Hey guys, Adam and Marmy, back for part 2 of our anime series. We couldn't leave it alone, so we're probably going to upload these together. I wanted to finish talking about the Ouran High School Host Club because, again, I just really don't feel like it gets enough credit. The dad's a cross-dresser. He's very supportive of his daughter. The daughter is gender fluid. It's really great. And I think I saw a post about this earlier, but it's like one of the only animes where you don't want senpai to notice you. It's hilarious. But it's about this girl who, she's poor, and through scholarships she gets into this like rich people high school. And it's supposed to be like a really good high school because obviously they're rich, they can afford really great shit. But she gets in debt to the host club by breaking a vase. That's like first episode. She owes them just millions by breaking this very expensive vase, and she has to pay back the debt by working for them, and they mistake her for a man at first. So it's really funny. It's just, the whole thing is hilarious. But anyway, we wanted to talk about other anime that we enjoy or don't enjoy. One of the ones I want to talk about is Cowboy Bebop, because I absolutely love it, and Adam does not care for it.
Nope. Sorry.
It's one of my favorites. I know it's just a fan favorite. Like,
it's highly popular.
Yeah, it's a really popular series.
I like a few episodes of it. I like the mushroom episodes.
No, I absolutely love that series.
I like the one where they got the dog.
It was a favorite while I was growing up. I love all the characters. I mean,
I love the little genius girl.
Yes, the little genius. Well, you don't know.
Ed?
Yeah, you don't know if it's a girl or a boy.
Well,
but
Ed, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
She's Ed. Ed's amazing, hilarious. One of the best characters. Yeah. I think the best character on the show.
I love all of them. Like, cowboys in space. It's just.
I just didn't like how they ended it, and that ruined the whole thing for me.
It was the same with you with Soul Eater too, right?
Yes. Oh.
Love the entire thing, and then you get to the end, and he can't get over the ending. Nope. So therefore, the whole thing's ruined for him, and it's just like, no, these are amazing shows.
I wouldn't say the whole thing's ruined for me. It just took so much away from it. And I don't want to ruin it for people who haven't watched it, but everyone who's... Okay,
hold on. Back to Cowboy Bebop.
Yes.
Because I love the art style. I love
the art style was good, yes.
I love the storytelling aspect of it. I love the whole way they did it. It was like this detective, like, 1920s feel to it. Like, you know how they did the detective stories back then? I got that feel from it, like with the art style and everything. It was awesome. It was great. I loved how they did that. Anyway, back over to Soul Eater. The whole one person's a weapon and the other person
is the Meister. The wielder of the weapon.
The wielder of the weapon. Yeah. So there's one person who can turn into a weapon, and they collect souls, or I can't remember.
Yeah, you collect witches' souls.
Witches' souls.
Or like demon souls.
And they have to collect so many in order to graduate.
For the weapon to become a death scythe. And the Meister to become just like a head Meister or something like that.
Yeah. It was really cool, and then it gets to the ending, and he's just like, no, that was dumb. I hate it, the whole thing.
It was so
You can't get over it.
I can't. I really can't. I'm not saying it's a bad series.
Yeah, no, I loved it.
And I'm not saying that...
I completely was just like, yeah, it could have ended better, but I don't care. It was awesome. I enjoyed it through and through. Like, if anything, I wish it would have taken longer for the ending to build. I think that would have...
I'm not saying that Cowboy Bebop is a bad series. I'm just saying I did... All in all, I did not enjoy it.
Okay.
It's a big deal in how you end the series. And something like the way they just did that, it was just, boop, we're done. And I was like, what? No.
Yeah.
why would you do that? It's like the whole experience as a whole. It's like when a movie has a really shitty climax or no climax at all, and then the movie's just over, and you're just left there just empty. Like, what did you just do to me? Like, I spent all this time on this.
Firefly?
Yeah, but that wasn't their fault.
Yeah. I'm just saying, shit happens. Anyway, we've got other stuff on the list.
What's next?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, which one?
I don't know. You just wrote Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay.
I never really watched. Like, I've seen a couple episodes.
Okay.
But I've never
seen
anything.
To look behind the curtain. She told me to put Full Metal Alchemist on the list of things that we wanted to talk about.
Because you were really into the series.
Okay.
You've watched a ton of it. This isn't my series. This is a you thing.
Okay. Well,
mine's the next one.
The original Full Metal Alchemist is awesome. I missed some of the end of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, but it was still really good to me.
Did it treat you like a brother?
Yeah. Oh my god. No, because I still have my arm and leg, and I'm not inhabiting the empty armor of something. Like, hold up, but you know, let's take a step back for a second. Who wears that damn armor? Like, who would wear that normally? Because so many people wore that armor, and I've never seen that armor anywhere else. Unless I'm forgetting something in the series. Who would wear that thing? No one's built like that. It's fucking bullshit. Anyway, let's just go on to the next one.
You parked somewhere where it's now very dark.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Gurren Lagann.
Oh my god.
Mine will be the drill to pierce the heavens. I love that show. So much fan service.
YouTube. Everybody watching right now, I want you to look at me right now. Gurren Lagann is an anime about dicks.
Everything is
I don't care what anyone says.
Is a face.
It's a show about
just
dicks.
Face. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's about oppression. These people are oppressed and they break free with their drills.
Here's what you do, people. If you watch Gurren Lagann, just watch one episode, and anytime somebody says drill, replace it with dicks, and it'll be so much more enjoyable.
Dude, just stop. Just stop. It's so good. It's so good. And it's just like, and then you find out the whole, I'm gonna ruin it. I can't ruin it. It's so good though. But by the end, it's like they're throwing galaxies and shit at each other. It's so good. I love that shit. I want to get a drill for my keychain. You can buy those.
Go ahead and get a tiny little drill dick for your keychain. That's fine.
I'm sorry you don't have a drill dick.
That was a little, might be a little TMI right there. I'm going to put like a little warning on that. Anyway, moving on. What's the next one?
Is it wrong to pick up chicks in a dungeon?
Oh!
This is him. I saw like 2 episodes of this, but what I saw was mostly just the intro. And it was hilarious. Just the intro.
The thing about Is It Wrong to Pick Up Chicks in a Dungeon, the title is completely misleading because it's not like this dude going into a dungeon and trying to get girls. It's what is it? Think of it like the dungeon, a video game that has like this almost infinite level dungeon, and every time you go down in the dungeon, you get the monsters get stronger, you get gold, and you get treasure and stuff like that, and people like level up and stuff like that. But think of it like if that was like the real world, where you could go into the dungeon and kill stuff and get levels and stuff like that. Well, there are guilds, and every guild has a god that is the head of that guild. And this is a story about this really low level god and her small little guild, and this kid who is trying to be the best, like, I don't know, adventurer that he can for his god. And it's a really, really good story. I'm not going to ruin any of it. You need to watch it. There's a lot of fan service because his god is just look up Hestia. It's spelt like it sounds. Google image that
I don't
shit.
know how it
It's this
sounds.
little Asian girl with like a freaking, like, she's wearing mostly white and she has like this blue ribbon that goes under her boobs. It's heavy fan service.
It is
But-
really heavy fan
but
service. Just
it
look
has
up
a
the
really good-
title
it has a
of
really
the
good-
anime
has a really good
and
story.
it'll pop up. It's on Netflix.
It has a really good story. It's not just fan service. That's like a
Okay.
little extra little icing on the cake.
The last one that we've got on the list, and we've only got 5 minutes left for this video, is Attack on Titan. And I know this one is really popular, and I've heard both people hating it and loving it.
I can kind of understand that, but I can kind of understand people hating it because it's so popular.
I actually
Because
heard from people that it's terrible. Like, they hate it because it's terrible.
I don't see how it's terrible. Like, I enjoy it. Like, I love it. Like, I've read most of the manga. Like, I don't know how far it is. I think I'm like 100 and something issues into it. It's really, really good. I can see how it gets like kind of repetitive,
Yeah.
and
It's very violent.
oh yes,
enjoy
ultra
violence.
violent. Oh, ultra violent is so good.
I'm like,
I like ultra violence, but it's not ultra violence for the sake of ultra violence.
they eat people.
Think of it like, but it's not like.
Like, they introduce people so they can be eaten.
Yeah, it's kind of like The
they're
Walking
like, here,
Dead, though.
be attached to this. Okay, we're taking it away.
Yeah, it's kind of like The Walking Dead. Think of it like The Walking Dead if the zombies were like
Giants?
anywhere from 10 to 50 feet tall.
Giants.
Yeah. Don't ruin the twist, just in case.
Just in case no one's ever seen anything about
Yeah.
the super popular.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I hate spoilers. I hate spoilers. I want to put no spoilers in the title.
Bitch, we just explained, like, everything.
No, we didn't. We gave like plot synopsis words.
Let's end the episode.